Hello everyone. In this Screenomatic, we are going to be learning how to go to the US Census website in order to find the data you're going to need to create your population pyramids for your countries. Now the place to start is at the United States Census website, which is located at www.census.gov. We'll allow this to come up. Now, most of the United States Census data is about the United States. However, we keep detailed information about the entire rest of the world, and the entire rest of the world uses our data to better understand the world and themselves. To find the international portion of this, we need to go down to the bottom of the page. In here you will see under People and Households, we come down to International. We need to click this here. This takes us to the different international programs that are available. The United States Census has an unbelievable amount of data available for people, but we don't need to use all of it right this moment. So I would suggest we start here with the data, because that's exactly what we're looking for. Under International Programs, we're going to next select Data. Now, what we're looking for is the International Database, which is shown right here. This is where you're going to find all kinds of information, including pre-made population pyramids, as well as all the individual data that you're going to need to better understand your countries. So now we're going to click on the International Database. As you can see, it gives you a wide range of things to look for and to consider. I'm going to show you here which ones to pick to make your life just a little easier. Here we are at the International Database. The first thing you're going to want to do is select the type of report you're going to be receiving. I would suggest you choose population by 5-year age groups. Just select the pull down and choose population by 5-year age groups. Next, let's choose the latest year we can. In order to get a full year of data, we can't pick 2014. Because it's 2014. So we'll go back to the previous year. Some countries may not have all this data. If you picked a country that does not have accurate reporting or does not have consistent reporting, it might behoove you to go back to a little farther back in time. But I think for most of us in Europe, we can choose 2013. Now we'd like to show for only one country, so we can simply choose under the aggregation options, show individual country data only. Now the only thing left to do is choose our country. We aren't going to do anything by region, so we don't need to use this. I'm going to choose France. I like France a lot. Matter of fact, if I don't get a chance to get to France or Paris specifically every few years, I kind of feel a little extra sad. So I'm going to select France, and now I'm ready to go. If we go down, once we've chosen all these things, we simply have to hit the Submit button. Here is our data. The data that we're seeking in order to make a population pyramid is the number of people between these different ages. We're doing 5-year cohorts. So the first group would be between 0 and 4 years of age, then between 5 and 9 years of age. Each of these is a 5-year increment. Both sex population is telling you the total number of men and women, or boys and girls, who are between the ages of 0 and 4. For the population pyramid, though, not only are we interested in the age data, we are also interested in the difference between the sexes. So the things we're most interested in are how many males are aged 0 to 4 in year 2013, and how many females are between 0 and 4 in 2013. The easiest way to get this information into a place where we can work with it is by downloading the file in either a CSV, which is a comma delimited file, or a pure Excel file. So depending on the software you're using, you will probably want to choose one of these two options. I am going to download this in Excel format. So I'm simply going to click on the Excel button and it'll automatically generate a file ready to go. I'm using Google Chrome. It pops up here. Yours might store it in a file or in a subdirectory called download. You'll need to understand how your computer is handling it. For me, I just need to double click on this and it'll open up Excel. So I'll double click and Excel opens up for me. And it's a little outside the screen size. Let me see if I can make it fit a little better for you. There we go. And as you can see, it's given us all the information we need. It tells us this is a custom region, that we chose to set it up specialty, that it is France, and the year 2013. Here are our different age groups, our 5-year cohorts, the total numbers of both sexes, the total numbers of the males and the females. In our analysis, in making the population pyramids, we specifically need this column, and this column in order to be able to figure out how to do our population pyramids. That will be explained to you in your instructions located in this module. Now, there is one other easy way to do this, but it's not as good in its understanding of the data. At least it's not as good in allowing you to understand the data. Let me go back and show you a way to simply generate a population pyramid directly from the census website. So I'm going to return to my browser. Simply close Excel or shrink Excel. And allow me to go back all the way to the starting point for the census. First, I'm going to go back down and go to the international section. Again, I'm going to choose data under the international programs. And we're going to go to the international database again, but this time we're going to be getting a different type of output. We are going to work this time, instead of with the population by 5-year age cohorts, but go to the end of this pull down and simply choose the population pyramid graph. Again, we need to select the previous year in order to get full data. So I will click 2013. We again only want to show for an individual country, so the aggregation will be for individual, and I will go back down to France. Now when I hit submit, a population pyramid is automatically generated showing the population of France in 2013. This population pyramid is done using actual numbers of people instead of percentages. You will find that there are two methods of producing this portion of the graph. Sometimes it would be 0%, 1%, 2%. In this case, we're talking about millions of people, meaning that in France in 2013, there were approximately, from this graph, let's say 2.1 million boys, males, age 0 to 4. I'm not going to go into how you read this map or graph, but I'm going to leave it here and show you that this is what you can produce from the website itself, or you can create your own, which will help you better understand the data. The easiest way to save this image, should you choose to do so, at least in the Chrome browser, is to put your cursor over top of the image, right-click, and simply save image as, or as I choose to do just to make sure I'm getting what I think I'm getting, I open image in a new tab. By doing this, it opens up a new tab, and I can see exactly the image I wish to capture. I know this is what I want now. Right-click, save image as, and I'm going to save my image. Good luck with this assignment.